All right,
Okay.
start it yet, bro. Start it yet.
Okay. What
Anyways, bro,
character do you want to take?
I'll take Ren from Blue Lock.
Who?
I'll take Ren from Blue Lock.
Ren?
Yeah,
Wall
bro.
Hold up.
and
I'm walking my
Wall.
dog
Who do you
right
have?
now.
Wall. Who do you have?
I'll take Bakugo.
Okay. You said you're walking your
You want
dog.
to take your stance and premise? Yeah, I'm walking my dog.
I'm recording. I'm recording. Shut your whole ass up.
By the way, I'll make a quick syllogism, but I'll put it in chat.
Wait, for your stance and premise? Are you providing the argument or are you
Shut
giving your
aside, bro.
stance and
I'm
premise?
providing the argument. The stance is already like evident within the debate.
How is the stance evident? Do you think there can only be two stances, or you think there can only be one
Yeah,
stance when
I
we're
think we're
talking about a
debating. I
cross
think we're
first
debating
scenario?
cross. Wait, pause. I think we're debating cross verse. I think in the terms of who character beats what. I think there only can be two stances.
Wait, so you don't think draws can exist in cross first scenarios? So then how would you go about?
Wait.
And
Can you
say, hold
repeat
up.
what? Wait, can you repeat
How
what
you?
I just said? Can you repeat what I just
I don't
said?
know why you're telling me to wait when I was the
Can you
one
repeat
talking
what I just
first.
said?
I don't
Can
see
you
how that
repeat what
works.
I just
But
said? Can you please tell me? Can you please repeat what I just said?
I don't think I have to. But I'm gonna continue
You're
what I'm
already like
saying.
mistracking, bro. I already
I'm
said
gonna
that within
continue.
the argument. Wait. I already said within the debate, if we're going to be debating which character wins, there can only be two stances, which is whether one character wins or
Wow.
character B wins. I don't think there's
Wow,
draws
bro.
as a stance.
Okay.
Because
I
the draw would
don't
be
know if you're retarded,
not
bro.
inconsistent who wins.
But I'm gonna start talking now, right? One,
Yeah, bro. Like
you're
this guy's already
presupposing
getting beat
I
on.
came. Wait, hold up. One, you can think that, but one, you're presupposing I came into this debate thinking that my character would win. We didn't agree on any prerequisites, battle standards, or
What
nothing,
do you mean
right?
by
So
prerequisite?
I don't
What do
see
you
how
mean by
you would.
prerequisite? What do you
I
mean
don't
by
see how.
prerequisite?
I
What do
think
you
he's
mean
gonna
by
be synonymous with
prerequisite?
battle standards the way I use my
What do
words.
you
I
mean by
don't see that
prerequisite?
matters.
What do you mean by
But anyways,
prerequisite?
I'll continue, right?
What do you
Two,
mean by
right?
prerequisite?
Even if somebody
Wait,
comes
what do
in
you
with
mean
this,
by prerequisite? Why is he continuing
wait.
forward?
Yo,
I'm just
can we
asking what
mute
you mean
him?
by
Can
that
we
word.
mute him? Can we?
I like, am I
Yeah,
not
Okay,
asking?
I
okay.
already
Gus,
no,
What?
Gus, do you want a
I
mod?
answered. No,
I'm
Do
literally
you
I
guys
asking
want a
answered.
what
I
he
said,
moderator?
mean.
yeah,
I'm
we can get a
asking what does he
moderator.
mean. Like,
Gus,
explain.
This
alright.
dude's just gonna keep trying to talk over me the whole time. I
I'm
don't feel
literally
like
asking what
doing
do you
it.
mean.
Okay, so you guys both agree to a moderator?
If it works, if he gets muted too.
Yeah, they'll
But
both
Yeah.
Wow,
get
once again,
muted.
I'm
but
gonna
I'm
Yeah,
start
just
talking to
you
the
asking
guys
like,
both
moderator,
you
I'm
bro.
guys will
asking
both
like,
speak one at a time. So Wall will say his
I'm
point,
asking
you'll
what
say
does
your
he
counterpoint,
mean?
or you'll say your point.
Uh,
I'm saying what does he mean? Like I don't know what he means by prerequisite.
I already answered this, by the way. I said the way that I use my words and the way I use my semantics, I think it's synonymous with battle standards.
Okay, what do you mean by battle standards? Like that doesn't
Standards for
answer the
battle.
question.
I don't. I mean, do you not know what standards mean?
What do you mean by battle standards? I don't know if we go under like the same definition, so I'm just asking you.
Yeah, that's why I said the way that I use my words.
Yeah, that's cool. So I'm asking for your definition of battle standards.
I
It's gonna
mean,
say standards of battle, like
Standards.
not very
yeah.
like
I
informative.
mean, the way that I think that's pretty informative. Or, you know what? I'll just use it like this. I'll just go by what is it called? Oxford for standards. Let me see. It
That's
says
cool, bro. Standard, bro. The way I go
an
under, I
idea
think
or
battle
thing
and
used
standards
as a
are.
measure, norm, or modal in what is it called? Comparative evaluations.
Anyways, bro. So what do
That's
you mean
right,
by battle
and I think that's just
standards?
gonna be in reference to battles. You can just apply that to battles. I don't really care.
So what do you mean by battle standards? That doesn't answer the question. That's not very informative, man.
I just explained.
You gave me the definition of standards. Like, wait, so do you think
Yeah, I
like me
said
saying,
I have.
wait? Do you think me saying like space time that I can look up the definition of space and look up the definition of time that's gonna like include what the definition of space time is?
Yeah, I
Obviously,
can.
no, these are two separate entities and two separate things. But so I'm just asking, what do you mean by battle standards? Are these two separate words, two separate entities, or these
Uh,
the same word? Like, what do you mean by them? Like, please give me a definition of battle
uh,
standards as a whole.
so when you say space time, right, and you look up the two words of this space and time, right? If you know the definitions of each distinct thing, you should be able to come to somewhat of a basis upon what space time means. It's just
I
like
already get
I don't
and
know
with
how
that
hard I don't know how it's this hard
with
for
the
you.
example of that space time is literally just concluded as a universe. Space and time don't necessarily entail universe. There can be two
Wait,
separate things. I think bro, wait. So with something like space and time, I think space and time like make a universe. But if we're using these two things as distinct things, which is within the word that I said, bro, then they don't mean anything.
Yeah, why do you
Literally
think?
all I'm trying to ask, like, what does he mean by battle standards? He's not answering the question. He's just saying that based on what these two words thing mean, I can infer what they mean. But if I infer this and I get this
Yeah, Tosh.
inference wrong, then he's gonna obviously get mad and saying that's not what I'm saying. So just asking
Mm.
him, what does he mean? Like, bro,
Okay, bro.
let's see why he's trying to argue.
Why do you think time and space makes up a universe? Like, I need
Like, you
some type
see
of
what I'm
base.
saying, bro? Like, yo, can you just
Like,
tell me what you mean by battle
I'm just
standard?
asking. I'm just asking
Can
for
you
a
tell me
basis.
what you mean by battle standard, bro? Can
Like,
you
I
just
don't know
go
why you're
back?
trying to.
Tell
Like,
me what you
you're the
mean
one
by
that
battle
wanted to get
standard.
already and get into
Can you just tell
semantics.
me
So
what you mean by battle standard, bro?
I've already answered this. Now, can you stop running and
No, you
answer
really
the
didn't.
question?
Wait, what was your answer?
I don't think I have to restate it to record it, but you can give the
All right, yeah,
answer to the
all
question
right.
I just
Wait,
stated.
Cypher, you said you were recording, right? Can you replay that, Rick?
I think we can just get it all in one, and we can just still make this. I don't care.
Once
But
again, I said if I make an inference based on what you gave me to make an inference from, and this inference is
wow,
wrong,
it's almost like the
obvious,
inference
bro.
that's
Wait,
wrong.
bro.
That
Oh my
wait,
god,
it's like the inference that you're presupposing is what's in question right now, bro. I don't know.
what inference am I
I don't know why you're.
presupposing? What are you talking about? What is he talking
I don't
about?
know why you're trying to rap like semantics and stuff. I don't know why you think this
Nobody,
is
I'm
gonna
not
work.
trying to rat. Wait, did he literally not say that based on what these two words mean, we can get a basis for what this word means, making an
Wow.
inference? And I literally said that if I
Alright.
make an inference and get this said thing wrong,
I
then he's
never said
obviously gonna
inference,
get
by the way.
mad. He's gonna be like, "Oh, this is not what I mean. This is not what I mean when I say this, bro." All I'm asking is,
Hey, come
what
here.
do you mean? Or I'll tell you my inference when I hear battle standard. I think it's an animal cracker doing a backflip. That's my
Wow.
inference on battle standards.
Wow. Wow.
Like,
I don't.
please just tell me
Yo.
what you mean by battle
I
standard.
don't
Is
know
that
why
inference
you're
correct?
trying to like shift the goalpost and not answer the question that I've asked previously. But I'm gonna ask you one more time to answer that question.
I don't need to answer that question. That's not relevant to the argument.
Wow. Why is it not relevant to the argument?
Why is it not relevant to the argument? Because the main point is what you mean by battle standards. My definition of universe, or what I think to be a
Wow.
universe, has no correlation.
Yeah. How does it not have any correlation, bro? You just saying something else and then restating the initial proposition doesn't
Oh, wait,
really
wait, wait,
clarify.
wait. Do you know what correlation? Wait, do you know what correlation means?
I don't know. You tell me how you use your semantics for correlation.
Or yeah, correlation, it just means that these two things have the same or similar property to each other. I just
Same or
explained how they don't
similar
have a proper
property.
relationship.
I
I
think
already
that's a pretty
explained how they don't have a
idiosyncratic.
property.
I think
You
that's
said
a
what?
pretty idiosyncratic definition.
Okay, that's cool.
You
That
saying
doesn't
they
mean
have
that's
the
wrong.
same? Wow, I didn't. Did I say that?
I never said you said that. All I said is that that has no relevance.
Wow, 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 you are retarded. No,
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
gonna ask one more time.
Like,
So you just
Wow,
think
bro.
Wow.
Wow, bro.
it means sharing some type
Wow.
of property?
yeah, bro.
So you don't think a property of these two things would be like them holding words, like the sentence in themselves holding words, them being propositions? You don't think these would be properties that they share?
I don't think that's an intrinsic property. I mean, my fault. I don't think
An
that's an
intrinsic,
extrinsic property. My bad.
an extrinsic property. What do you think that is?
An extrinsic property is just something that's not natural to everything and is very subject to
What?
subjects.
That's not natural to everything. That
Wow.
wasn't very informative. Like, what do you mean by natural?
What?
Like, you just mean it comes with
Yeah,
it?
I'm saying to define something that this said thing has to include this said thing. So let's say we have a material object. Every material object needs to hold let's material composition, but every material object doesn't need to be in the form of a water molecule or air molecule. An air molecule or water molecule is a extrinsic property, not an intrinsic property. Intrinsic property would
What?
be the
Extrinsic
materials.
property, bro. You're kind of. I don't. I
Bro,
mean, the
that is
semantics you're using for this
that's
is kind
very
of
internal and
confusing.
intrinsic. Like what?
Yeah, I'm not
Wait,
going.
bro,
The
am I
semantics
using?
you're using are kind of
Hold up a
He's
confusing.
second.
he is crazy. Um.
Right?
I
Can you
don't know
double
why
down?
he's like. I'm just
Can you say
asking
what
him.
he's saying? Because he's kind of like going on a ramble and then like not really
I mean,
explaining
you
it in the
asked me,
best
bro.
way.
I've already asked you what do you mean by battle standards. I gave you the assumption on what I mean.
I've
And
already explained how you
okay,
could
so
kind
you
of
agree
base
that it's
this
the so
out.
you agree that
Okay,
it's the
bro.
animal cracker doing a backflip, bro. All right, thank
Wow,
you. Just to
that's
clear you
not
up.
what I said. I don't know if you think this is like a
All right,
rhetorical tactic you
so is
can
that
use,
wrong? Wait,
but
so is the
it's
animal
really
cracker
not
doing a
working.
backflip a wrong assumption of battle standards?
Wow, I've already said that's not a good basis compared to the basis that I've already handed out, or come to
Yeah,
these
I
that
think
with
that's
the
pretty
basis we
informative
can
on
make.
what I think. You asked me to make an inference, or you said I
Wow,
could make an inference,
bro,
and that's
how
the
you
inference that I
think it's
made.
informative? I don't see how that correlates. Like you thinking it is informative, I don't. I'm kind of confused. Like,
I never
why does
said
that
that it
mean
was
that's how you
informative.
should take it?
I never said it was informative. All I said was that's how I take
You
it.
said you said that you think it's informative for by your definition. So I'm asking, right?
I
Why do
never
you think
said
it is?
that.
You
I
said
literally never
something
said
along
that.
the lines. I
No, I
can grant
literally
you
didn't. I
didn't
never
say it
said anything like that.
verbatim.
Literally, what I said is based on the information given of your definition of standards, I can make an inference that it is a backflipping animal cracker.
Yeah, I'm asking why. Why can you make that inference? Okay, I can grant I got what she said wrong. Sure, that's perfectly fine. I don't really care. I'm asking how are you coming to this inference?
I need you guys. Yo, you guys have been debating this shit for 10 fucking minutes now. Can you like move on?
I
Now, I
mean,
don't know
I
why he just
mean,
doesn't want to give his definition of battle standard. Like,
I think I've already. I mean, if you want to, we can conclude. I don't mind, bro.
I just want your definition of battle
Conclude
standard,
on
bro.
what, bro? What?
Exactly.
The
Like, conclude
semantics
on
point.
There's no. What do you mean by semantics?
You guys
What?
both need to kill yourselves.
But we're not like this is not semantics at all. Like we're not arguing the semantics of a word.
Wow, bro. When I'm in reference to semantics, I'm just in reference to somebody trying to understand or discuss the way words work. I don't mean like we have
That's
to argue one
that's
view of
cool. Nobody's
semantics
arguing how
against
these.
another
Wait,
view
do
of
you think me
semantics.
ask you for a definition is us arguing semantics?
Wow, that bro, that's not what I said.
I
I
never said
said
that's
we
what you
can.
said.
I
All
said
I'm asking is
me
based on your
saying we can
definition. That was it.
conclude. Me saying we can conclude on semantics doesn't necessarily like mean or implies we're arguing it, bro. Even in a normal day conversation with your friend,
So
when
then
you're
what do you mean by
discussing something, you
conclude? I
can
think
conclude.
conclude like entails an
Like,
argument.
wow, are you? Can we
Okay,
get
so what do you mean by
moderation? What happened to
conclude?
moderation? Because this dude, he kind of won't
What
stop
does he mean by
talking.
conclude?
He thinks he's getting like really rhetorical, and it's kind of sad. So can we get Ghost?
I'm
Can you
not.
mod?
How? I literally asked you what do you
Uh,
mean by conclude. I think conclude entails an
uh,
argument.
Can we get a
okay.
mod, bro?
We want to start my. Okay, who's starting off then? Who should I mute first?
He can start
I
off.
want him to answer my question. Like, what does he mean by conclude? Because I think conclude in this context entails an argument.
Wow. Okay. So can you mute him now? So
Yeah.
I can talk. All right. So I mean, I don't really think it matters. But what I was gonna say, right? The analogy I was when I used my semantics for conclude, I don't necessarily means it has to be. It just means like we're having an argument upon said things. When I say conclude semantics, I just mean we can come on a closing point or what is it called? An agreement on what these words mean or who did better, what point was right. Like for example, we can conclude on everyday situations like when I'm talking to my friend and discussing about what's better, a hot dog or burger, right? We don't have to necessarily be arguing, but we can discuss and like kind of explain things and get an understanding of the other side's point of view, right? Wow, nigga put a skull. Wow, that was hilarious. But as I was saying, right, and we get a third friend to come over here and say who does he think's point is right, or who thinks point of view is right, right? That's kind of like, I mean, that's what I would view as concluding, right? So what I think concluding is just getting that like last point of view, or just something that can confirm one side or the other, or just based off what they heard. That's an
Yeah,
argument,
you
by the way.
finished.
Yeah, I'm finished. He can unmute him now.
All right, bro. So this guy literally just explained on what an argument is, but disagree with me saying that conclude entails an argument. Like, did we not hear him say that we're discussing two opposing viewpoints of a burger and a hot dog, which one is better, and then a third person, coming to conclude on which did better within the argument or within the discussion, which discussion the argument will be synonymous within this context. If they're discussing two opposing viewpoints to see which one is right, that's literally the definition or synonymous with the definition of an argument, bro. That brung no refutation, bro. And then with the initial thing, the initial point was just me asking, what does he mean by battle standard? He said we can make an inference on what I mean by battle, on what he means by battle standard. His definition was just, oh, if we take on what we mean by battle, what we mean by standard, then we can make an inference on what battle standard is. I gave him my inference, which is a backflipping animal cracker, which he didn't necessarily agree with at all. He didn't say like it was a disagreement. He just said that's not a correct basis. And then when I tried to explain on how that can be a correct basis or based on my viewpoint, he just didn't let me talk. I went to go Spurgeon, bro. But if we want to conclude, bro, sure, bro.
You a ghost.
Yeah,
Or
we
prime.
can conclude on what like if he wants
What
to
is
give
the
his definition
topic?
for battle standard,
All right,
like
I'm back. Can we meet this guy now? We can conclude after I
wait,
finish what I'm
Vocaloid,
saying, or you can attack it.
Vocaloid.
Wait. Are you gonna let me? Are you gonna let me?
Vocaloid is
Are
the
you gonna
judge,
let
bro.
me
I'm just asking
respond to what you
Vocaloid.
just said? Oh,
I'm asking Vocaloid. That's my conclusion, bro. You said we can conclude. But
wow,
anyways, bro.
I haven't said my
Vocaloid.
conclusion yet. I
I'm trying to
wasn't
talk to
informed
Okay.
we were
Vocaloid.
going
Can
Okay.
to
you chill out? I'm
conclusion.
trying to talk to
Can we
Vocaloid.
can we
I'm
mute
trying to
him?
talk.
Can we mute him? Can we mute this guy?
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead, Wall.
So one right. I would like to ask what your semantics. Wow.
Oh, you
You what?
He
Is that
agreed
a
to
voting
moderation and
concession?
they got mad when moderation was happening.
Uh,
Improper mods.
Proper mod.
Wait, is that not retarded? He's gonna state he's going to conclusions, and then now let me give my conclusions.
Burden of rejoinder.
Oh, son. I knew I was trying to talk to the judge. Oh, well, now I gotta talk to this guy now.
I mean, is the rec still on?
Yeah.
All right, I just want to state this for the rec, right? The questions I was gonna ask BZ is one, what's his semantics for argument? Because I don't grant them, right? And then two, he never explained how his inference was a valid basis. I've asked that multiple times, right? And he didn't use the two proper words that were in the thing that I've already explained, right? And I've said like you can come to a proper basis upon these, right? And I asked for justification on why an animal cracker doing a backflip is a proper basis based off the words battle standards. So yeah, I just don't think he gave justification for that.
Okay. Um.
Tulip, if he joins back, do you want to mod and judge?
Why would I?
Because I don't want to deal with these retards, bro.
That nigga shouldn't even join back, bro. This shit is ass.
We said these, like he was the one that wanted
These
to get into
retards, bro.
semantics. He was the one that wanted to get into semantics.
What the hell y'all niggas even debating in the first place, bro? I forgot.
Bakugo
No,
versus
bro.
some guy.
They're arguing on
Same
whether
exact same
it's
conversation
fine
as-
for Tulip to say. I mean, not Tulip. If it's fine for Wall to say that his preface is like my character can't lose, basically, instead of that his character would just win.
That was even the argument. He just said there can only be, like he said, his position is presupposed because there can only be two, and it was win or lose. So he thinks the only premise right for him would be win. Our position
He wants
would
to
be
move
right.
to Aussie server.
Wow. All right. All right.
Do you actually
Pull up.
want to move there, bro? Oh my god.
Yeah, Cypher, you gotta come with us for the rec. Pull up. Oh, yeah, he's joining. Alright.
Bro
Right,
agrees
join
to
up.
moderation and then gets mad when moder.
He's cause gosh, hello.
Yeah, what up, son? Anyways, bro.
I
So what's the definition of battle standard?
already stated my conclusions in the rec, so we can just ask Tulip to watch the conclusions part, and then I guess we can
Yeah, wait,
conclude.
just to be clear, what are we concluding on?
Yeah, the whole battle standard point or whatever,
Wait, what was the
or
battle
not
standard
even the
thing?
battle standard point, just like the fact that you think there can only be two positions in a cross-verse scenario.
That's not what I said, by the way.
Wow. You said in this it was something along those
I
lines,
said
but yeah,
based
we
on the
can just
wait, I said based on the context of what I'm agreeing. So I'm agreeing that either character wins. I don't care for drones. That's the context that I placed.
yeah,
don't think
that's
that's
perfect. That's perfectly. Even though that's not what you said, that's perfectly fine.
That's literally what I said. We can replay the rec.
We can just have Tulip go through the rec or something, bro. Do
my
do do do
God.
do do. Do 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 do. Or three there. Wow. Do 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 do. Sightful, can you send me the rec?
You want me to stop recording?
I mean, unless he wants to just stillman this point, and then we can just keep going. I don't know.
Wait, so what's your
I don't.
stance?
I don't
Wait,
think this point. I don't even think this point matters, bro.
I
exactly,
mean,
'cause
my stance was just gonna be my character doesn't lose, but since he thinks there can only be two, I don't know, man. That's what I'm
I
saying.
never
If you
said
can
there
still
can
in
only
this,
be two. I said in this context.
or you,
there can only be two.
yeah, with this context, it can only be two. Even if you said that right, I still don't see what I just said wouldn't apply. But
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean, yeah,
think drones apply
if
to
you
this
want to still,
context.
man, we can continue.
Bro, you
Alright,
got
come
into a
on.
semantics debate over my character doesn't lose.
Just fuck that shit, bro.
Yo,
Yeah, I literally said
fuck
within the
that.
context. Like I said, within the context of the I'm placing
Shit.
with the debate, but there can only be two stances, and he disagreed, but within the context, it's justified.
Wow. Anyways, you can continue. You can just like drop your scale or something. I don't really care.
Yeah, alright, bro.
Okay, you can judge that later, Tulip. I'm not stopping this recording over that shit. That was 20 minutes of pure semantic debate, by the way.
Pure bullshit debate, bro.
I've been looking at this number rise every single time they kept going on.
But you didn't win from Blue Lock, right?
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck?
Wall stimming right now.
Bro, I'm working, bro. Chill, bro.
Oh shit.
Bro, I wasn't supposed to
Yo,
debate for the rest of this month, but this nigga
yo,
randomly called me
y-
ass.
yo. Whoa, who the fuck do you think you are, bro? Who are your ops?
What do you mean? Who, me?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Why do you have a different persona for every single fucking server you're in?
I don't. What do
You
you
you have a
What do you
cut.
mean?
You have like a per server profile in this server, and then my server you have another one. Like just two different identities, bro.
I don't. I don't know.
Bro, he switches PFPs every minute and a half, bro. He needs different identities at this point.
Where's the debate, nigger?
Like in this, yo, get rid of that bum ass profile picture, bro.
Hey, whatever that guy's talking about.
All right, bro.
Dude, dude,
I'm sending the argument chat.
you're sending it in chat.
Yeah, bro.
Hold up. I'm changing my PFP right now.
Of course he
Hey,
is,
bro,
bro.
change it to shoot, what is his name?
Oh,
Change it to
I think it's
The
already
PFP is
keeping up,
amazing.
bro.
Wow.
Exactly. Damn. Yo, I've seen this argument before, bro. You got this is like I seen some nigga argue like 10 months ago in Skype. What's that like? Was it the
Yo,
episode's name? It said Ren has infinite possibilities or something.
no, that's not. It's literally just the panel states that. In K,
Yeah,
if
there's like
that's Kevin, bro, Kevin don't talk. And Ozzy, bro, I've beat you up so many times. Like, just
Bro, shut up, bro. You wanted to
anyways,
rap about
bro.
what?
Do I know
Anyways,
this kid, bro?
anyways,
yeah,
anyways,
can everybody go on mute, bro? I just
anyways,
want me and my
bro.
best buddy to talk.
Yeah, being my best buddy BZ can talk. P1, Ren has infinite possibilities.
Shut the
P2,
fuck up.
possibilities refers to probability. P3, there's a possibility within the proposition that Ren wins. P4, Ren's infinite possibilities
Oh,
actuality
let
the
me say
probability.
actual.
This
My
is,
bad, bro.
yeah, this grammar is crazy.
Chill out, bro.
P5, Ren wins. Conclusion, he wins. Wow. What's the
Wait,
argument for
pause real quick.
P1?
Wait, pause real quick. Yo, DDB Benzo, if you think everyone has infinite possibilities, you're like a yo. Can we actually get a ban on him? Yo, Ozzy, can you ban DDB Benzo? Just real quick. Give him
Yo,
like a
what the
10-minute break.
fuck?
Then come back later.
Oh,
Like he just
that's
looking at
actually
me
like a
mad, bro.
philosophical like belief.
Anyway, I would like the argument from premise one. Oh man.
Yo, okay. My fault, Lucky. Just hold. I mean, my fault. Well, hold up, real quick. Yo, Benzo, if you think I have the possibility to turn into a metaphysical, abstract, outer virtual dinosaur, then you're an idiot.
What's the
Now,
contradiction?
what's the contradiction?
You can do anything logically possible, and there's an infinite amount of logically possibilities.
Yeah, I don't think that's logically possible under like physical standards.
Are you a retard?
You think it's logically possible
You're,
for
you're,
wait, you
yo,
think
yo,
it's
I
logically
just want you
possible
to
for an
just I
abstract?
want you to try and remember what Wall said and just think about what you responded with and then
I
just get
wasn't
back into
responding.
it, bro.
I wasn't responding to Wall.
He was responding to Benzo. Or P.
Yeah, whatever you're talking about, bro.
Anyways, can I get the argument for P1 now?
All right, yeah, bro. There's just the scan that justifies it, bro.
Oh, there's a scan that justifies it, huh?
Yeah, bro. Of course.
Can I get the scan? Huh.
Yeah, bro. I just sent it.
I would like
Oh
to see this.
my god.
Just by
We can
himself, he's a
do.
monster with countless possibilities in
Wait,
his
stop. Reading
arsenal.
it out loud, real quick. We can
Who
do
said it?
Nomac impossibilities. What does Nomac mean?
You think he means no makeup, but what is who's saying this?
I don't know what. Oh, who's saying this?
Yeah,
Oh, it's just Isagi Yoichi the goat.
Isagi Yoichi. Why should we take him as a valid source,
Yeah,
especially when
because
it's in reference to all possible worlds?
It's just the empirics that's justifying it.
An empiric that's justifying it. What's the empirics?
That he's actually actualizing this, bro. Like, okay, so
Wow, that's
yeah, my
begging the
fault, bro.
question.
That Luki sounds like a question, but anyways, bro, it's just the knowledge that's coming from it. Knowledge comes from empirics, and the
Wow,
empirics is
his
what
knowledge
happens.
is what's in question.
Yeah, his knowledge is coming from the empirics. What do you think knowledge comes from,
The,
bro?
the empirics are also in question right now.
What do you mean by empirics?
I don't know. You're the one that used the term. Can you give your semantics for it?
Yeah, empirics is just mean what's taken in by your senses or your brain.
Yeah. Is there any like basis for that definition? Like, um, or you just think that definition is the only true definition because it's the definition you abide by?
Like what definitions do you want to go by? You want to go by Oxford? You want to go by like what
I'm,
is it
I'm,
called?
I'm just, I'm,
Merriam-Webster?
no, I'm not saying we have to go by a different definition as of now. I'm just asking if there's a basis for your definition,
What do you mean by base?
like
Base.
something justifying your definition or giving a probability raiser for your definition being true. Something of that sort.
What do you mean by definition being true?
Like just like I don't know, like
Like
the
my
best
definition,
valid
like
definition.
actually
Like
saying
I
what the
mean,
word means. Like let's say
yeah,
my
like
definition is
actually
different
saying
from.
what the word means
I
is
don't I
a
don't
good
care
a
about.
good phrase.
Okay, let's say I don't care about what the term is called. The term has no
Oh,
relevance.
the term, what the term is
Yeah,
called
okay,
because the
let's
term
say
has no
the term
relevance.
is like a flipping
So,
whale, and the
so
flipping
the
whale is defined
term,
as this thing taken in by
so
senses, bro. It
term
doesn't matter the
empiric,
term.
so the term empirics has no relevance. Then what the hell are you
The,
arguing?
def- the definition has relevance, bro. I don't think terms
Yeah,
at all has
the
relevance.
definition is what's in question.
No, the definition relating to the term is what's in question.
Wow. If the term itself is in question, and the definition
Term
and
isn't,
the
bro.
definition is predicated off the term, I don't know,
I don't.
man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
I don't
know.
think the definition is predicated upon the term. I think the term is predicated upon the definition. I think to be defined as like, let's say we have wall, right, and the wall is defined as a part of a house. But let's say the name wall changes to like roof. In
Oh
this
shit,
said
he
thing,
said
a
changes
roof
to
is still going to be
roof.
defined as being a part of the house. Wait, hold up, because the roof is already a part. Wait, hold on.
This is looking pretty bad on your part right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah, but hold up, chill. Let's say a wall is defined as being the sides of a house. Then when the name is changed to roof, it's still going to be defined as a side of the house. It doesn't matter what it is called.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know,
If
man.
the definition changes, the definition stays the same. Wow,
Nope,
you are
the
intelligent. You
definition
are one
doesn't. No,
intelligent
the
man.
definition doesn't change. Only the term
Wow,
changes.
I don't know, bro.
I think terms and
I'm
definitions are
kind
two
of
Yo,
different.
are you a
I'm
semantic
kind of
projectionist?
feeling.
Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I think
yo,
terms and definitions are
you are just
distinct.
talking, bro.
I
Oh
don't
my
know,
goodness.
bro. I'm kind of confused. How does that justify whatever you're saying, buddy?
If
I don't know.
the definition changes, the definition stays the same.
I never said that. The term changes. I don't
Oh
think
my
the
gosh,
term.
what the hell,
I don't
boy?
think the term like necessitates the
If
actualization.
the term
Nobody,
changes, the term
nobody
would
said
stay the
that.
same. Wow. Okay, yeah.
I
When the
never
term
said that,
changes, the
bro.
term stays completely identical.
I
Yeah,
never said
true.
that, bro.
Wow.
I
Anyways,
Do you know
really
what
never
semantic
said that, bro.
reformations are? Do you know what semantic reformations are?
oh,
Nah,
sure,
I do. It's when, what is it?
sure.
Terms change in virtue of What is term change in virtue of what's going to be best for society or best morally? So usually we have a lot of semantic reformations. There's one happening right now on the gender debate and the gender problem. Um, but
Term
semantic
equals
reformations
name.
actually happen multiple times.
Definition
And you know,
equals what it is.
if there's ever semantic reformation on wall,
yeah, but
wall could
well, do you disagree?
definitely change to become ordinary
What?
like the top of the house. Like you are actually insane.
Anyways, BZ, can you restate that? I didn't really hear the last part.
Yeah, I'm just saying, do you disagree, bro? Cause I low key like,
Yeah, with
I
what?
like,
I'm asking. I
I'm
didn't hear
saying like,
that
do you
part.
disagree that like, if a term changes, the definition doesn't necessarily change.
If a term changes, the definition doesn't necessarily change.
And what I mean by term, I literally just mean
Wow.
name.
Wait,
But like under
can you
the,
restate what you're responding to real quick? Because I don't know, bro. Yeah, it might be only me, but
now
this
you
seems a
said
little
why is this
off.
definition true, and I said like, you said why is this definition true, and I asked what you mean by true. You said
Mm.
under virtue of what it means in the definition, like books or definition books. So what is it called? Dictionaries.
So you think the definition can change, but not the name? And then you
No,
think if
I
the
think the
name
name.
changes, the
I
definition
think the
stays the
name.
same?
I think the name. Change. If the name changes, the definition stays the same. Yeah.
If the name changes, the definition. Yeah, so I'm asking why does this work vice versa, dude? Do that.
Uh, why does it work vice versa?
That. Why
I
does it
mean,
work the other way around?
I never affirmed that it works vice versa. I mean, like,
Yeah, I'm just asking. I mean, if it doesn't work one way, I'm asking. I'm kind of confused. Does it work the other two?
I don't really know. Like, I don't have an opinion on that, bro. Like, do
You
you
don't
think
have
that?
an
No, no. I mean,
so
do
you
you think
don't
that?
have an opinion if the definition changes. The you don't have an opinion if the term changes too. And that's
You
very
said what?
interesting. You know what? I don't want to argue on the semantics anymore. I'll grant you your empirics definition. So where were we?
Wait, if you grant me that definition, then that literally just grants me the panel being true, bro.
That's not what that means. I mean,
That,
you
that
still have to
literally
prove.
that is what it
Yo,
means.
this
That
retard
literally is
trying
what
to
it
tell
means.
us that it's not true.
Wait. What was the argument again?
The argument literally means that he's getting this from empiric. Well, he's getting the infinite
Yeah,
possibilities from empiric. So if he's getting this infinite possibilities
yeah.
from
Why is
empiric,
he
then
getting it from empirics, buddy? Me
that
Bro,
he
giving the
Tupac is
definition for
in here.
he
you
literally would.
saying, whoa. You saying because there's a definition of something, and that this definition or whatever, and you say it's this definition in this context doesn't mean it's a necessity that it's the
Now,
definition. So I'm gonna ask
now,
again, what's the argument?
that's not what was said. What was said was the infinite possibilities are coming from these set empirics. Then you said, "Oh, I don't think this is the case. What do you mean by empirics? I define what I mean by empirics. You agree with that definition of empirics.
Oh,
So, the case that you
wow.
well, it is not the well, it is the case that you agree with the set empirics. You agree with
Think
the
this
set
moves
empirics.
you you moves us on in the conversation, buddy. So
Like
again,
what?
I'm gonna ask for the definition. I'm gonna ask for the argument that he gains this knowledge
You
through
already
empirics,
agree with the
and why
argument,
does
bro.
he gain all the
Yo,
knowledge through the empirics, bro? Let's say right. Say an argument right is formed that says this nigga's they're bound to die or something, and his definition of fate is something predetermined, and I agree to the definition of the fate being predetermined, right? But I asked for further clarification upon the argument. Do
If
you
you
think I
repeat what
granted
you were
him this
saying,
whole
bro, I low key
argument?
wasn't listening.
Oh my gosh, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? But as
My
I was
bad, bro. I'm
saying,
sorry.
say I give an argument, and he says this nigga's destined to die due to fate, and the dude's semantics for fate are predetermined future. And I disagree with this at first, but I grant it. A definition. Do you think that's all the argument needs, or that it needs some further justification?
What do you like? What do you mean? Like, I don't know what you
Wow.
mean, man.
I don't know, man.
ba, ba, ba,
I don't know what you're
ba.
confused on, bro. I'm kind of confused myself on what you're confused on,
Right?
buddy.
No. Oh, no. I see what you're saying. I mean, like, if you're questioning simply what it means for fate, and not simply what it means to be bounded by fate. I mean, simply what it means to die by fate. Then, like, if you're
Bro,
questioning what it means to die by fate, and then
wow.
justify what it means to die by fate, instead of just
Wow,
asking.
that's adding context to what I just said. Bro, that doesn't answer the analogy if you add on context that fits your
Now,
answer.
I'm saying the answer varies based on the context, bro. Like,
Wow, and I'm just saying I'm asking for an
uh,
answer
uh,
based on the context given.
based on the context given. I mean, like, if you're trying to use that analogous to your argument, then like that doesn't necessarily fit what you said, bro.
Why don't you think it fits, bro?
I mean, I
Nigga
just
called
like
your real
explained. I
name
just gave the
Billy.
context of like what we were doing, bro. And it
No,
doesn't
I
like it.
didn't hear you. This nigga
I don't
Benzo
think it like
fucked
really
up.
fits, bro.
Bro, nigga, did you just restate the proposition? You know what? You might have said something important in that first part. So I'm asking you once again. Can you restate it? Because that fat neck nigga Benzo was talking up.
Yeah, we know that that's fat, bro. But I was just saying, like the context on what we were arguing is like really different from the analogy, bro.
Wow, bro. Are you retarded?
I mean, if I'm like that, bro, you're
I'm
like,
currently asking for the justification of this.
all right, bro. You want to conclude to
You reaffirming the initial proposition doesn't help us move anywhere in the debate or
what?
answer my
What
question,
initial proposition that I affirm, bro?
hey, bro. Yeah, we can conclude. I don't
Bro,
know, bro. We can conclude.
you
Oh,
you
I
We
guys
mean,
have,
concluded. We concluded the tulip, right?
yep, you guys have been debating
bro,
on semantics for 35 fucking minutes, bro.
Vocaloid, bro. So I mean, I only like Vocaloid, not Tulip, and I don't know who
Where's
Tulip
the
is.
record button?
Wow,
Okay.
bruh.
I'm
He's
the
recording on.
record bot.
He's recording on OBS.
Oh,
Anyways,
actually, you know what? Yo, Wall, I concede to you. Yo, monkeys, let's debate.
what?
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Yeah, Wall, you
Okay,
mad? I don't care. Yo, monkeys, let's
damn.
debate.
oh, that,
That's
Oh,
true.
okay.
Oh, that makes
what a
my
great waste of time.
that makes my
What
day
Well,
I
you
don't,
know,
I
easier.
don't, I
Bro,
don't
you
really
just
care about
wasted
me and Wall's
35
debate
minutes of
anymore.
my
Yo,
Like,
life.
we could be in a debate. Yo,
yo,
monkeys, let's debate.
y'all
one
need to
person
die,
is
bro.
fine
You
with
guys
that.
need to die, bro.
Yeah,
On
One
monkeys, let's
person
everything
is
I
debate,
you
bro.
fine
love.
know,
with that.
On
and it's
everything I
all
love.
Wall's fault. It's all Wall's fault.
Yeah,
How
I've
was it
been
my
waiting to
fault?
get monkeys in a VC on Discord. Yo, monkeys, let's debate.
Yo, fuck
Nah, I'm not
you.
debating that.
No,
Yo,
okay,
monkeys be
Didi Benzo,
real.
let's debate.